Hey everyone, so today I want to dive into something a little bit different that we don't get into on this channel very often. We do a lot of reviews, but we don't very often talk about trends going forward. Someone said I should give my take on that, so I guess that's what we're going to do today. Something a little bit different. Yeah, let me know what you think about this, because we're going to have some fun. I hope we're going to have some fun. All right, so for starters, we all know, or at least if you've been here any amount of time, you all know I lean on the more bold, exotic, and interesting side, and I throw my camera across the room and I don't care, and I don't edit any of it out because we just have fun, and that's how it works, and we just roll with it. So, trends in fashion going into 2023. Oh, the last few years have been miserable for me, right? Because everything has been neutrals and soft and just, there hasn't really been anything super exciting and new and forward happening. Well, there's a lot of reasons for that, and we're not going to get too deep into that. But what it amounts to is production delays had everything out so far ahead, you couldn't really lean exotic or lean into short-term trends. When you're producing something and it takes a year and a half or 2 years to make it, you've got to go a little bit more timid, a little bit more timeless. And we saw that. That's exactly what happened. Some styles were bold, but there weren't any really strong, bright colors like what we had seen at 19 and 20. So from 20 to 23, it's been very, Lots of browns, lots of neutral tones, clears. Occasionally we'd get some colored crystals, but dyed crystals. So it was nothing just extravagant and bold and in your face and exotic. Not super cool, in my opinion, but what we saw, I was actually just at our Vision Expo thing in New York City last week. I hope last week. We'll see when I get this video edited and up. Yeah, last week. It'll be done. I have faith in me. Probably not, shouldn't. Anyway, what it amounts to is we're starting to see a lot more of that come back as production timelines are kind of reining back in. Things are really kind of starting to progress and push forward. It's an exciting time. We're seeing a lot more cool stuff, really bright colors, really coming back in full force. We're seeing a lot of pinks and reds, and you all, if you're into fashion, know that that has been a strong trend going in spring across the board. But the fact that we're seeing it in the optical world is impressive for a host of reasons, least of which is because normally the optical trends follow by a few years for regular fashion. So that we're actually getting that on trend on time is a very exciting thing. But we've seen a lot more pushing this time around. There's brands that are doing a lot of cool things with textures on the frame fronts, some stuff I haven't seen before, which has been quite an inspiration. You've got companies like Parasite that have always been radical and fashion forward, that even the last couple of years, they pulled back a little bit, and you go, oh shit, what is really going on here? This doesn't, what? And I don't know if you're familiar with Parasite eyewear, but they are one that is extremely radical. Look their page up. You'll go, holy shit. They do full mast, all kinds of crazy stuff. Even their normal production stuff is very radical. So the fact that they pulled back in the last couple of years, yeah, it's kind of one of those things that makes you go, something else is at work here. Then when you've got brands like T. Henry, which are extremely on the bold and exotic side, maybe not always the craziest colorway, but even they're bold and beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I've got on that. But it's been really interesting to see this, or I think it is, just because we haven't had that in so long, right? Everyone really sought their identity and individualism in fashion into 2020 because you're stuck at home and you're looking in the mirror at yourself all the time. So colors were just extravagant. Everything was beautiful and bold and vibrant. And then what happened to you guys, right? Everything just, it's like we took the color out of the entire world. It was all brown, black, shades of tan, gray. You guys broke my soul for a year or 2 or 3. But it's back. So get those bold colors ready. Have some fun with it because the shapes I have seen are incredible. The new textures and materials are really top notch. And yeah, it's color and texture, and it's all the exciting things. Of course, as the year goes on, we'll actually touch and show you some of these things. I'll see if I can throw some pictures in here to let you guys have some fun with some of the brands we saw and some of the cool stuff. But yeah, it's just a little bit different this year. New things. Yeah. So that's my first take on trends for this year. Get the colorful thing. Don't look back. Probably words I would say anyways, but this time they come with some punch behind them because that's what we're seeing. So enjoy it. I'll catch you guys next time. Let me know if you like this format. Not generally my thing, but we'll have some fun with it.